Hey, how's it going today? I'm Henry Noel. We're here with the Emerald Coast Weightlifting Club. We're going to go over some bar complexes that are great for the athletes. We're going to be able to see a few different things. One, we've already done our dynamic warm-up. Two, we want to get that neuromotor emphasis going, so we really want to kind of get that rate coding going, really focus on some mechanics. It's also going to let us know the strength of an athlete. We can use a 5-pound, 15-pound junior bars to 20-kilogram bars, women's bars, either bar that you want. You can go empty bar all the way up to 5-10 kilograms on either side for these bar complexes. Pretty much from there, the coach is going to be able to assess weaknesses and imbalances in their movements, and also at the same time the athlete's going to get that neuromuscular warm-up outside of their dynamic warm-up and focusing on specific routines that day. We're going to go over bar complex. It's a general bar complex for any type of strength training workout. We're going to go over a pull complex, kind of emphasizing a pull day, snatch grip, clean grips. And then we're also going to go over a press complex, which you might emphasize a little bit more of the jerks, positioning in the split stance. And you can combine these bar complexes at the beginning of your warm-up as well if you'd like, if you do have like a full clean and jerk day or a full snatch day. And we do have a weightlifting complex, which we'll go over later on. Alright, the first bar complex that we're going to go over is just the general bar complex. This is a great one for kind of novice athletes getting into the power position, your back squats, learning the press, your front squats, and your snatch pull with the overhead squat. So your basic squats and your general presses are in this bar complex. Go 5 repetitions each, back to back. You can go 0 bar, and then maybe another warm-up with 5 or 10 kilograms on each side. Just kind of speeding through it, trying to get that neuromotor waking up. Alright? So we're going to go power position. He's going to go 5 behind the neck presses. Good. And then back into 5 back squats. The athlete at this point wants to kind of think, what muscles do I want to fire? Not just going up and down, going through the motions, but what muscles do I want to fire throughout this whole entire thing? How can I make it quicker, really waking that athlete up? Because we're going to be doing some specific things. You might have some back squats in the routine that day. Might have some front squats in that routine today. Also, as a coach, I can see how that athlete is progressing with a light weight, yes, but at the same time, I can kind of coach them up on their mechanics with all the athletes warming up at this point. They're all doing the bar complex. General talk and saying hello to them, what's going on, seeing how they're moving that day. He's going into the snatch grip, so we can go into some snatch, muscle snatches with the bar, just working on that top end pull. Again, he's just thinking, how can I use these muscles to fire more? What was I missing last session? Am I sore? Am I breaking myself up? We call them breaking it open. Getting that soreness, getting those hormones going, getting ready to lift. All right, from there, he's got 5 overhead squats. Again, he's just working on his technique, some fine refinement in there, just loosening those muscles up, getting that neuromotor control going. Alright, so that's the general bar complex. Alright, now we're going to go over the pull complex. The first thing that we do, again, we're in that power position. This is a clean grip, and we're going to start the bar complex here. This is the pull complex. Starting below the shin, half pulls just to the knee. Working on getting back on those heels, getting that knee out of the way. You're going to see that bar coming back. This is the beginning of that double knee bend that we have. We're stretching those muscles, just getting used to that weight that we're going to be using later on in that motion. Just working on the top end part, getting that scarecrow high pull, getting those elbows out. Little hip drive. Again, just kind of getting used to that play, center of pressure change on his foot. Good, getting a little bit further into the movements now, going a little high hang pull. Below the knee. You can notice that each exercise is seemingly right into the front squats. It seems them all together. Again, we're focusing on their mechanics. We can coach them up on certain cues here and there. Athletes warming up, getting that neuromotor control, getting very specific on what we're going to be doing. This might be a little bit more of an advanced bar complex for those athletes that are familiar with the Olympic lifts at this point. Again, these bar complexes are not just for weightlifters, they're great for any athlete because we're going to be looking at gaining that kinesthetic awareness. We're just warming the athlete up, they're getting that rate coding. We got to get them all fired up, ready to lift that day, and later on possibly perform some ballistics like running, jumping, athletic movements. This complex is a press complex. It goes over a lot of the things in front of the pressing routine. You might find it more on a clean day or just a general pressing day for any athlete. Again, we're warming the athlete up, getting a little bit more specific, looking at their ranges of motion, making sure that they've had a good recovery from the workout before, getting that sensory motor going, a little push press here. Everything's starting in that power position. We're looking at that ballistic extension through each of these movements. It's going to carry over to our athletic performance, running, jumping, ballistic movement. If we have an athlete that is able to drive weight over top of their head, channeling energy through their feet, through their core, over top of their head, imagine what they're going to be able to do on a rebound. Imagine what they're going to be able to do on tackling. Okay, so you're driving that core strength, you're getting that quick, eccentric, concentric motion, quick amortization phase. We're really driving through things and we're being athletic right now. Again, the coach is able to kind of go through, watch their cues, kind of seeing where the athlete's at so that we can continue to warm up, ramping up to the loads that we're going to have in their target training that day. Five reps each, and you can go back through these complexes with a little extra weight on there for more of your advanced athletes. These complexes are great to start any workout with. Again, it's a great introduction for the athletes to have to the specific workouts that they're going to have in their workout regimen. Also, as a coach, it's going to help us see kind of a functional movement screening. We're going to see where they're developing, how their weaknesses and balances are coming along, getting that neuromotor pattern fired up, and having a solid training session that day.